show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me f***ed up. Let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Well, good evening, everybody. I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand. I'm blurry, so I'm going to exit and come back real quick.
It's all right. Everybody doing tonight? Hope you're doing good. I really do. Definitely. So,
Sorry for the delay, guys. I just had a hard phone call, and we might talk about it a little bit. I don't think I can right now, but we're going to put some polls up tonight and have some fun. That's what we do here. We're going to talk a little bit about Skern Dog, the bounty hunter, the fugitive bounty hunter, renegade, if you will. I don't know how many of y'all ever saw that old TV show with Lorenzo Lamas. If you have, put one in the chat. I appreciate it, guys. Prayers ain't for me though; it's for a player. So yeah, I think Ernie thinks he's Lorenzo Lamas. Um, except Ernie don't ride a motorcycle. He don't have long hair, and Lorenzo Lamas actually was framed. Ernie's just a criminal on the run, pretending to be a bounty hunter. Um, uh, sorry, guys. That's pretty much what Ernie does. Hang on just a second. All right. Okay. So here goes. I'll just go ahead and tell you. Kid I coached, and he's a man now. He's 22 years old. Um, was getting ready to play in his college blue white game or purple white, whatever color they are. Um, he's team's leading scorer. He just was showing off in the warm ups, and he came down wrong, and he's torn his ACL. So he's not going to play his senior year. He has already got his degree, so that's good. Just sucks. It just sucks. So yeah, Ernie, go turn yourself in. Make tonight a positive night.
Yeah, he's over here trying to troll, but you know how weak that is. So
Ernie's trying to troll.
yeah, he got blocked.
Oh, you came to our chat. You make up a
Yeah,
new Lightning Tiger
yep, it's
kitty
a new
cat.
one. Name, yep. You know how it is.
He's weak.
Yeah.
He's weak as his murderous family. You know, Oh, yeah, he's going to be fine. Scott Watson, he's just going to miss his senior year. It's usually it takes a full calendar year to be completely clear to play again, and you know he's um, he's already 22. He's already got his bachelor's degree. Um, his basketball paid for his college. I just hate it for him. You know, he's not going to play pro ball. He had no aspirations of that. Um, I don't think. He might play overseas or something like that, but he's gonna make more money using his degree. Yeah. So yeah, Ernestine, go order yourself a pizza. Um, Ernie is 100% going to prison. 100% going to prison.
Just a matter of time.
Yeah. Uh, the walls are closing in on him. Like I know where he's been. You know, Ernie, I talked to Amy. Bet you don't know about that, do you? Yeah, I'm not going to say her last name, but starts with a color and ends with head. How about that? Now, do you believe me? You better be careful. Those walls are closing in. When they close in on you, when they take that little phone away from you, they lock you in that cell, and they shut that door, and then you start to cry. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. I can't sit down. I can't sit down. Um, all of us gonna be out here laughing. We're gonna enjoy it. You are where you need to be when you get there. You're gonna be in prison. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers tore his Achilles tendon 10 weeks ago. He's already thrown a football 50 yards. He's supposed to be out a year also. Just throwing that. Yeah, 10 weeks is basically basketball season. You like basketball for the small colleges will be over in February, early March. Um, Hello, Goofy Mountain Daddy. Welcome to the chat. We've never seen you before, but AO, thank you for joining. Um, I like that name, Goofy Mountain Daddy. Um, did you know, Kemper? Did I tell you that Goofy is one of the most uh, negative insults that Canadians use?
That's all I can come up with up there. Is that it?
I don't know about that, but talking somebody goofy is, basically one of the worst insults you can do. Um, Thank you, Virgo Away. I appreciate you trying to be positive. And you know, I think I took it harder than the kid did. Um, so his mom called me. Uh, said he hyperextended his knee after it done in warm-ups, and they were going to take him to the hospital for precautionary measures. This was earlier, and I was okay. Let me know how it goes. And they called. Well, he called me. He called me back. That was the hard part. Um, See, nothing like that will ever happen with you, Ernie. Easy. Nothing. Nothing like that will ever happen with you. You'll never have a young man call you and say, "Hey, thank you." Um, and I know that seeing all these people in our chat that are getting along is absolutely driving you insane, and that makes me so happy. Um, you know, you tried all this shit. But you were fake. All you had was, one thing in mind, and that was trying to hurt people. You know, bring down the stand. Did it work? Gipper, you still here?
Right here, sir.
So am I. So the stand's still here. Oh shit, Chipper and Jimbo, they don't get along. Not always. Not always. Yeah, we've raised our voices to each other and everything. Can you believe that shit?
Yeah.
But you guys posting old screenshots. Like some of the people posted old screenshots from way back when we separated the first time. Well, the only time.
Yep.
And what good did that do? Me and Kipper sat and laughed about it.
Laughed at about it every time, man.
Yeah.
So, I mean, a lot of these people are petty. I mean, if I call you my friend, I consider you my friend. Don't matter what happens, you're still my friend. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of people that actually are like that. Just because you have a disagreement, don't mean you can't be friends still. Unfortunately, that's the problem. People think it's limited, and it's not.
Right. Oh gosh, Penny, I'm sorry to hear that. Hitting the leg after his high school game. Luckily, it didn't hit his main artery. It's heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking. When you see a kid get hurt, and I say kid, I'm like, the dude's an adult now. He's 22 years old. But
You help raise him pretty much. I mean, you were his coach for how long?
8 years.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's, yeah, you're going to care. You're going to call him a kid. They're like your son. So,
That's right. Families, friends fight. Real ones will have each other's backs. And that's the thing. They think that they're going to post something that's going to cause a fight. They posted something and said that Night Stalker said something about Leslie. Night Stalker and Leslie are friends. You know, um, that's basically what we got left in our Discord. Our friends and family, and you know, it, I think we got rid of the screen shooter because easy. I put some stuff out there for you, and you ain't been screen shooting it. So prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
yeah.
Tell me I didn't get them. Bet I did. Um, but either way, you know, you being there don't change the fact that hey, we're still family. And we're going to say what we want to say. We're going to interact the way we want to interact with each other because that's what we are. We're friends. Hey, when there's a family crisis going on in somebody's real family, we talk about it in Discord. We pray for each other in Discord. You know what? Any human being on the face of this earth can say a prayer. So when Ernie's making his little things about don't let Jimbo trick you and he's not as religious or whatever you said, Ernie. Uh, All right. Thank you, Kim, for Kim Holmes for becoming a YouTube member. We appreciate that. Um, but I'm sorry. I feel like in a somber tone. It was like punched in the gut right before I came live. So um, I was crying on the phone. He was like, "Coach, it's okay." I even told him, you can redshirt and play because they haven't officially started their season. He's like, "Nah, I'm done. Got my degree. I'm ready." So that was good. It's still just it bothers. What poll y'all want to do? Let me ask y'all about Gypsy's polls. Have y'all voted on Gypsy's polls yet? Because I think in Gypsy's polls, according to Gypsy's polls, the stand, the whole channel, is the sexiest channel out there, according to Gypsy. She's got me on the list as hottest creator, and I'm winning. Probably because Thelma's got 4,000 accounts. No, she don't really, but it's because of our friends. But Kemper, Cam Up Kemper is the hottest co-host, and winning by a landslide. And Leslie B is the hottest female creator, and winning by a significant margin. So yeah, I mean, I declare us the sexiest channel on YouTube. Easy's people are way down there. But you know what strikes me odd? You know what strikes me odd on Gypsy's polls, Kemper?
Nobody's being triggered.
Well, on the hottest creator, male creator, she has me and whoever else, but she don't have Magnum. Magnum's got his own channel, and the hottest co-host, she's got you and several others, but she don't have Magnum, and Magnum's her co-host, like he does her controls. What's up with that, Magnum? My feelings would be hurt, bro. I mean, I'm just gonna tell you. Thelma said something one time about Ricky Morton. Put a one in the chat if you know who Ricky Morton is. He was, he's a wrestler, really famous in the 80s and 90s with the Rock and Roll Express. He's in the WWE Hall of Fame. Well, I wrestled Ricky Morton. I've got pictures. I had him in the figure 4, and another wrestler came in, Buddy Landell, and did the run-in thing and hit him with the elbow drop, and I pinned him. So I got the win over Ricky Morton. And after the event, Thelma was like, you just beat my favorite wrestler. I was like, what the fuck? I'm not your favorite wrestler? Really? All right, sorry for the F word, y'all, but really? I'm not your favorite wrestler? I'll never let her live it down. I never will. Never will. That's something I'm going to hold right over her head for the rest of our lives, especially when I want something. Yeah, I noticed too that I did watch Nicolina's live today. Good live, Nicolina. You know, when Nicolina's not picking on me, she does some pretty good stuff. But she showed this raging live that Gypsy did a year ago. I don't remember seeing it, but
I
she was.
remember it.
You do remember it?
Yep.
I mean, she was going off, and
About everybody.
yeah. And then I don't know if it was from that live or from a recent live, but she shows her little control board, right? Like, why'd you spend money on that? You know, you can upload MP3s and MP4s and sound files on StreamYard, right? You know that? Look, watch here. Look here. This one's for you, Ernie. This one's just for you. This is for Ernie's favorite creator. Must be on the second, on the first brand. Let me see. So Ernie's favorite creator said this, and and it's right here in my control board. I don't even have to have a separate one. It's in StreamYard.
You do not have a place, bitch boy. You don't have a fucking place. Fuck off.
That's one of our favorites over here. You know what?
Yes, indeed.
I don't even have to have a little separate switchboard. I got it right there on StreamYard. Hey, Luna. So, Ernie don't play nothing like that. Ernie's not a creator either. Gypsy was going off on these people ain't real creators. These people ain't real creators. Gypsy, you're not a creator. Like, nobody likes you. Nobody. Magnum don't like you either.
You're full of drama. You're crazy.
Don't blame him. You heard the way he treats her, right? I mean, the way she treats him, right?
Locks him out of the house.
Yep. Like, yeah, that's right. You don't have a place. That's perfect. Gipper, you're gonna have to sing the whole damn song one of these days. You might write some lyrics and sing the whole damn thing.
I was saying I have to write him out first.
We'll pitch in. You said the right amount, right? Like of the feel goods. Is that what you're talking about? I'll pitch in and
Oh, the figure 4. Is that what you're talking about?
no, I was talking about like a vape or whatever you was talking about.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the comment on the screen, man.
Oh,
sorry.
I wish Randy Orton had me in a figure 4. Oh, well, I bet you do. You talking about Randy Orton Jr., right?
Junior, yeah.
Gotta be Junior.
Yeah,
Daddy
we'll
did. He was there was Cowboy Bob. Wrestling's fun, man. I grew up on wrestling. That's all I ever wanted to do. That's all I ever wanted to do. And then I got lucky enough to meet up with a wrestling trainer who had a little school there, and I went and trained, and was nothing like I thought it was. But man, I had so much fun with it for about 13 years, and it was part of it's a big part of the reason why I'm moved the way I move now. But because wrestling is fake or predetermined, but you really hit the floor. All right, it's an update. Kemper got booted from StreamYard, I think. Jimmy from the Bow, member for 13 months. Hello, everyone. Not been feeling well. Much love. Oh, we love you too, Jimmy. But sorry, I had to mute out there. The Sit, Jumbo, and Camper. Camper can't talk. Man, that is such a cool troll name. The Sit, Jumbo, and Camper. Now, why do you call me the Sit? Because I sit here during my live stream? That must be Camper. The Sit, Jumbo, and Camper. What do you think about that, Camper? Is that a cool enough troll name, or?
I didn't hear the name. I just came back on panel.
Jumbo and Camper.
I guess.
That's clever, ain't it?
Not really, but whatever.
You don't. We need to get us a poll going right quick. Will Ernie be in jail by Christmas? We'll put that up first. Maybe Connie can work another Christmas miracle and have Ernie face his charges by Christmas. Yeah, that's a weak ass troll, ain't it, Cass? Like, look, dude, you got the mean girls over here in chat. If you're gonna troll, you're gonna have to come a little harder than that, dude. For real, that's weak. And that sounds something like what the old sleazy would come up with, you know. I didn't even see the avatar. Was it something with me or Camper or the Sit? I don't know. Jimmy, a lot's been going on, brother. A lot's been going on. You've been missing out. There's peace throughout the community, all except for from Speak Sleazy's side. Speak Sleazy is the only one that don't want nobody getting along. I don't know why. You know, I think it's these little guys with this little man syndrome. You know, listen, guys. Like, you know, I got the bad news I got tonight, and I'm gonna be okay. My player's gonna be okay. But Kemper's had a bad day. And you know, he didn't tell me any specifics. I don't need to know them, but he told me he was not going to be very talkative tonight. So don't read nothing into that. He's had a rough day, and that happens to all of us sometimes. And, you know, we love you, Camper.
Yeah, sorry guys. Been one of those days, as you can hear.
Yeah, I just heard all your beer cans getting knocked over. You getting sloshed over there?
That's my monster Java.
Oh.
Yeah, my torch hit it.
Hobo Granny is in the house. Hobo Granny. Hobo Granny, let me ask you something. Are you going to go see Ernie when he's in jail? He might give you a rub down. Maybe you can get conjugal visits. Thank you, Virgo Away. That's nice. You know, need a JPay. Oh, that's Ernie there. Need a dick me down there. Here, let's make sure everybody knows where that nickname comes from. Here, this is old Ern.
Anita dicking me?
Yep, that's you, buddy. That's you. I've been working. I'm gonna put some new sound bites up. Did Mama T go live today from her backup channel? You know,
I don't know. I haven't been on YouTube. I'm gonna go look though.
We all know she's, not legally allowed to be here, just like Ernie. Um, but, you know, she still gets hungry.
If anybody can donate tonight, I would appreciate it. I would like to eat.
She would like to eat. If anybody can donate, you send it to the soaring, roaring eagles. You know, you go outside and you listen for the eagle to fly by. And when you hear the roar, you just hold up the eagle food and she snatches it. We should all be falling for Smoking Mountain Mama's fake ass stories and keep coddling her psychotic ways. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Listen, man, this lady, and I'm gonna be nice and say lady. This lady has literally destroyed peace in a community that was unknown. Like, and it's becoming clearer and clearer her objective. Um, and I saw the video when Nick put it out, the Black Widow video. And I was like, oh wow, I can't believe that. Man, how's she going after a victim like that? But you know what? I don't think she's too awful far from the actual truth. Now, I'm not saying that she's actually killed anybody, but she's killed reputations.
Oh, she's a game player,
Yeah,
100%. She comes off as all sweet and innocent. I'm sure everybody's heard that before. That she comes off as all sweet and innocent, but right up underneath that little old mask that she can't cover all of her face with, you see it. It just takes a minute or two,
it's
but you'll
funny
see
when
it.
the mask starts to slip, ain't it? You see it, you cover it up, and you think, "Oh man, that's the way it looks," and then you start really seeing it when the mask starts coming off. Before too long, you can see it all.
Well, I mean, and if you portray yourself as sweet and innocent and as a victim, it takes a few people a little bit longer to realize it. Because that victim part, that sort of manipulates the other part to go another level that shouldn't be. But she does.
Especially knowing that the community is full of actual factual victims. You know, can
Yep.
anyone meet me at Pump 3 for $14.35 for taco dinner, cigs, gas, tampons for my daughter? If you want to donate, donate. If you don't. Andrea, we'll see you at Pump 3. Hey, that girl 77, you ain't too awful late. Like, dang, I guess you are. 42 minutes. Um, but we've had some lulls in the action. We've had some phone calls and got started a little late. And, but there's so much to cover. And possible a sociopath. I think definitely, possibly a sociopath. Um, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I bought every single thing she said, hook, line, and sinker. I did. I did. And I took part. Actually, I took the lead in putting that story out there. Um, I don't know, man. I feel bad about that.
Yeah, I understand that. I do.
Chasing this. All these polls are so offensive. Hey, everyone not watching chat but listening. Nate chasing. Well, vote at least. If you don't talk about the poll, at least vote. We'll come up with a new vote here in a second, or a new poll in a second.
But yeah, it really was not a personal thing. It could have happened with anybody, and I would have taken the same stance.
Me too.
It wasn't, like I said, I'm a victim. I take that to be a very serious thing. I even take it more serious when a person uses it, lies about it, twists it, turns it, all that shit. Yeah. I really get fucking pissed about that. Because then the real victims, when they do speak up, they're not believed. They're not listened to because of people like you, Smokey. That's on you. That's probably why you have to drink a fucking 2-box thing of wine every fucking day. But when you do that, that's what you create. And you're putting accusations on a person. It's a fucked up thing you did. It really is. You could have just been truthful and factual, but at that point, you probably wouldn't have had a reason to come to the stand, would you? Because you wouldn't have had a fucking story.
Be careful. BK's reporting us to the DA for aiding and abetting.
Right? Okay, whatever. He only does what his ankle bracelet lets him do, so whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Curious idea. Let's see. Hey Jimbo, I know I smack talk, but I want to ask you: Did you know the tallest building in Conniestown is a grain elevator? No, I didn't know that. Um, I don't have any tall buildings in my town either. uh, but it's J Dub said it's women like Smoky Mountain Mama who take the voices of real victims away. And yes, it is. It's another reason why a lot of victims, you know, don't come forward because of people who do that. There's other reasons too. Don't get me wrong, but when they see somebody come forward with a story like that and then act the way they act, and then you know, well, they don't
They're going to
feel
be like, well, they're not going to believe me. There's no point in me even saying it.
exactly
Because they laid the groundwork for crying wolf about the shit.
Yeah. Kaz, I want to remind everyone that Mammoth neglected her dog so bad that a member of our community needed to intervene. She is not only destroying her own life with these drugs, she is neglecting animals. Yeah. And Mammoth won't say, hey, Jimbo put a bounty out on me. Jimbo put a bounty out on me. Look at me. Look at me. I didn't care. I didn't give a damn where you were. I wanted that dog out of your care. Everybody heard what you did to that dog. Everybody. You can dress it up anyhow you want to. You hit that pit bull, made it scream, and then said it jumped down out the window and had a cut on its paw and hit the cut and screamed like that. No, no, not at all. Mm-mm. But at least the dog does have a better home now, and that's a good thing.
And she did do a live earlier, it looks like.
Mammoth.
Yeah.
Damn it, Mammoth.
And let me see. The title is mainly acronyms. SMDH FFS. Get it right.
She be wanting to tell somebody to get it right, huh?
Wow.
You said, was that really her father-in-law? Yes, it was. It was really her father-in-law. But he did not stumble upon a YouTube channel. She put the story in his head and had him, told him about it, told him to come on YouTube and talk about it. And that's the thing, like, you look around for a common denominator and stuff, and she's been here, Nicolina's, Ernie's, Easy's, and the Grip that I know of.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Why? Um, that'd be like more of trying to be a star to me than trying to get a story out. Because
Attention.
YouTube, yeah, attention. On YouTube, and it was when a story like that comes out, whoever brings it out, it gets streamed and restreamed and restreamed and restreamed by everybody. You don't need to go tell it again. You don't need to go tell different versions of it. Add
Nope.
stuff to it.
Showing
Now,
up on panels with rose petals on beds and stuff too.
yeah.
Like you
After
really flip flopped. You really flip flopped back and forth in front of us.
and then deny doing it. Like, no, I didn't do that. Oh yes, you did. Oh yes, you did. There's going to be a pattern of those lies show up, and if the Lord's willing, and I'm healthy enough, and I have the time on my hands, I'm gonna go watch the trial. I might even be a witness if I get subpoenaed. I have a question. Skirt says he has mental issues, and that's the cause of his highway run. But since he's had warrants, he's been on the run. He has avoided a highway run. That is a good question. I was listening to a little bit of the live earlier, Kemper, where actually right before I got my phone call,
Which live?
the live where Ernie came on stand,
Oh, okay.
and me and you interviewed him, and we took questions from the chat.
Was that the one where you were sitting outside in your rocking chair thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I wasn't cammed up much, if at all, though.
I just remember you being outside and the goats and all that shit.
Yeah, I think the sun was so bad in my
Camera.
in the MacBook that I actually put my avatar up. Do you remember what my avatar was when we first started?
You with your long black beard?
Nope, it was a bald eagle.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're Hunter Lycan.
Yep. So Mammoth even stole the eagle from me. They don't have an original bone in their bodies. Hey Donna, it's good to see you. But yeah,
Wee Man's live.
Ernie or other wee man, the tiny tiger. Hey, let's play his interview then. Let's catch him up in some lies. Y'all want to?
Sure.
Good boy, he told some.
Oh, he did.
He explained his 1,156 arrests that he's now owned up to not having.
I'm sure he did.
Mm-hmm. Said he's been a bail bondsman, bounty hunter for 20 years. And you can check with these agencies and check his record on all these arrests.
What's funny is I seen a phone call to an agency, a business, debunking Ernie's bullshit.
Yeah, I did too. That was so good. I think
Today. Yep.
Yeah, I think Behind Green Eyes has a new video out. We might play that. Let me see back up here.
Gotcha. Hey, Donna. Glad to see you here tonight. Been praying for you.
You remember what your avatar was, Kipper?
My predator thing.
Meerkats.
Oh yeah, because he'd been talking shit, saying we were all a bunch of like meerkats.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was trolling him with the picture.
If y'all ain't never seen this, you might enjoy this. Stream this, Ernie.
After that, I didn't even know what to believe. I couldn't believe that, matter of fact.
Oh,
You know,
God.
the fact of the matter is, with Chris, let's do this. With Chris, I still don't understand what none of them meetings was about. I have no idea what they's about. They weren't about what he said it was going to be about.
They weren't about
I
what
don't
he
understand
said it
that.
was
I
about.
don't understand that.
They were not about what he said it was going to be about. I agree. Like I told when I got home, I told them like it was biggest waste.
That was a waste of time, bro. A
It
hell of a
was
waste of time.
biggest waste of my life ever. I went down there and rode around in a damn truck with you and Chris Lewis for 2 hours
But I got it all on recording.
with my damn phone recorder on, and all y'all did was talk about politics in Harlan County.
Yep. Ernie says he's connected to the biggest drug dealer in Harlan County, and that he can find out what's going on with, who's stalking Chris's family. He's leading him up to extortion. That's what you're doing, Ern. But anyway, that's not what we're really listening to here. We're listening to the chat interrogate Ernie, and he answers, typical Ernie style.
So,
You know,
I don't know what the point of that.
And whatever the hell he tried to get me to sign was ridiculous, bro. I don't even know. When he held that pen up, he held a pen up, and his hands was shaking. And I was like, I knew then, I was like, what the hell? He looked at me in tears in his damn eyes, and he said, please, bro. Please, bro. And I'm like, what the hell you doing, dude? That's why I didn't, Jimbo. That's why.
What am I letting him lie on Matt about here? What are you saying? What we're saying here? What is he lying on Matt about? Tell me. Be more specific. If Ernie's lying on Matt, I'm gonna call him out on it right fucking now. I'll say it. What did he lie on Matt about?
What are you talking about?
On here, the Tana talks. Really, Jimbo? You gonna stand there and let him lie on Matt? Man, you suck too.
What?
What did he lie on Matt about? What did he say about Matt that was a lie? Tell me, and I'll fucking shut it down right now.
Is this like a late comment?
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've enjoyed talking to Matt for a little bit there. You know, his damn profile picture of them damn meerkats. I'm telling you, I can't get that out of my head. But hell, and you did that because of what I said, didn't you, Matt?
Yes, sir.
Well, Matt, he's calling you Matt and everything. Like y'all good buddies. Here comes a new conspiracy.
Well, we're working together again.
Yeah, Ernie and Matt working together. It's been a sting operation the whole time.
All these months.
That's
That
the
was
thing,
funny
man.
as hell.
We hear you.
29
We hear
months.
you. And when you say stuff, we hear it. And a lot of not a lot. Everything we do is a response to your product.
Right.
You do. And the reason to stand like
Hit Snugglepuss up there, Jimbo. Hit Snugglepuss question there. I want to answer this.
Where's that?
The Snugglepuss. Ernie, did you kill the mayor? Ernie, did you kill the mayor and let his Ernie, did you kill the mayor and let his brother take the full? Was it your DNA, Ernie? Jimbo, can you explain to them about how that shit right there is? That I was never offered to submit my DNA. That right there is bullshit. We would have done it. I would have done it in a heartbeat if I would have been offered that.
If you go on the stand and watch the videos when they asked Detective Mike Cornett if he asked for anybody else's DNA, Ernie's, Jimbo's, or anybody, he says no. Only Shelby.
Yep, that's it.
That's from the detective's mouth.
So where are they getting this? That my DNA is supposed to be in the mayor and all this bullshit.
There wasn't any DNA in the mayor. There was one DNA profile at the scene of the crime. It's not even said where it was found. But it did not belong to Shelby, and it did not belong to the mayor. So there's that. But now that's a whole nother ball of worms. Like, we'd love to talk about that. You know, like the stuff that came out in that trial is just so incredible, man. Like, and I'm not talking like just great incredible. I'm just like just an incredible.
Well, what I want to do is what I'm going to do to you for you guys is I'm going to look back in these Facebook messengers and these old Facebooks I had, And I'm going to look and see if I can find a timeline. If I can come up with a timeline of when it was, and this is going to be hard to do because of all these messages. And then I'm going to try to show you what the people on the stand, I would give anything if it would have been done differently. And I know you would have too. They kept us back in a damn room. They kept us back in the judge's chamber. We didn't know nothing. We was treated like criminals. If anybody wants to know that's a fact. Is that right?
It is a fact.
We was not allowed to go eat. We was not allowed to do anything about anything. So, and you have to understand this. This was in, what was it, 2019? Yeah. This in the crime or whatever happened in like 2013.
And we were ordered not to watch any news on the TV too.
Yeah. And this is ordered this is 6 years after everything. So it's hard to even remember a lot that happened, and they wanted us to recall the same story.
Ernie was being disrespectful to Matt. And early on in this, I'm going to put the link for this whole video in the chat. Early on in the video, he gets disrespectful with Matt for no reason. Ernie's just a prick, This is also the interview where I play for Ernie what had happened the night before on Tina's channel, where I can back it up and find it later, but where she says, "We love Ernie. We will kill for Ernie. We will die for Ernie," and we do.
All that, I'm gonna be honest with you. The things I suffered at, hell, I know, Jimbo. I remember when we walked in your house, and he was talking about it, and he did not care.
Ernie, people, I know people are asking questions
now. Do you remember recently Ernie went on a panel and said when he came into my house that he wasn't in the room when Shelby talked about it?
Yes.
What did he just now say?
Mm-hmm. He's told a few different stories about that.
Uh-huh.
And that's why I believe that he knew the story before that was even told at your house.
Uh-huh.
Especially call logs with Amber.
Yep.
Sorry, but that's just a telltale thing. The transcripts from the call, that right there is the one thing that has sunk Ernie. Yep. He don't know it. Yep. That's the one.
Yep, he was right. Queen, he said he went to the bathroom. Wait, what? They killed for him? Yeah, Virgo away. I will play that after we hear a little bit of this. I'll go back and find it.
Here, let's get a couple of these. Well, somebody said something about in your statement. You talking about Shelby and the gun jamming, right? And then later on, it said,
"What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't understand what are we talking about. Which part?
Did you not say Shelby had the gun that jammed with you?
Gun jammed with me?
Yeah,
no. I was talking about the woman he put the gun to up at the.
Do what, brother?
I was saying he's over here going, which lie? Which lie is he talking about? I got to figure out what he's talking.
Yeah, it's hard to figure out which lie we're talking about with you, ain't it, Ernie?
Convenience store when he put the gun to her head and his thumb caught. Remember he talked about that? How
honestly I don't remember that, but okay, so there's a gun jam, and anyway, you know that the weapon that you claim I gave Shelby, which is ridiculous. I have no idea why you keep saying that, but that weapon didn't work. Did you know that?
You said it didn't. You said it didn't. I stuck with the original. I stuck with the original. What I heard at first, and then I don't remember any much about it. But you said that something that when we was moving you or something like that, that's how you must have got the weapon. I don't know. I've heard that you said that he said I gave it to him. I never had your weapons. That was my theory. The gun, like I told you when Shelby told us that night, and before we went to Harlan, and people say we knew for a long time. When he told us and he left my house, we went to Harlan and told the police everything we knew that he just said. But that night, and that crazy thing went with us. She did go with us. And the whole damn time she talked about Joe Alsteen or whatever the hell.
That crazy thing is Lucinda, Ernie's girlfriend at the time. That's who he's talking about.
About her, I don't even know about that. That was the most mental. I don't even know. I'm not going to get into nobody else. But anyways, yeah, and she was sitting there. Oh, I can't believe it. You remember that shit, don't you?
I do remember. But listen, I told you that night. I said I'm going to go and look and see if my gun's there. And I went and looked, and I said my gun's gone, dude.
You came over. I remember you came over.
Yeah, my gun wasn't in my underwear drawer.
I remember when you came over. You came over, and you said, "Hey, I got to talk to you." And you was like, "My gun." You said something about my gun's gone. You came over. Yeah, I remember you coming through the door. I remember you coming through the door on that.
So, you know, and
I thought Ernie said I didn't.
What reason did you tell people that I gave Shelby that gun? Like, who told you that? You know, I didn't tell you that. So, where'd you get that?
I think Amber said that. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, Amber.
Somebody said Amber. See, here's the thing. You know, I've got letters. You know, I've got letters. You know, I got letters of. I need to show you about what Shelby. In the letters, they're wrote by him, by the way, that I got from Mom. I've had them for a while. And no loving life 333. I never set my brother up. I was never around that area in that time of doing that. They took everything. They took all that, and he even admitted to all that. So you know, the part what gets me is the Lucinda's car deal, because I remember her going to work and she had her car at work. That right there should be so easy to figure out. Really, that should be easy.
I agree.
That part should be easy.
I agree that should be easy, but you also stated that Lucinda is your alibi. So you can't use her as your alibi if you say she was at work, dude.
Now what?
And I'm thinking, and I got to think of when the dates was on this, but you know, but I may have been watching the kid. I don't even remember when that was. I mean, I remember.
Now what? How do you explain that, Ernie?
Yep.
Lucinda's his alibi, but Lucinda had the car at work. How does that work, Ernie? She can't be your alibi if she's got the car at work. Yeah, just like old Allison, you said a lot of shit that don't look good on you, big boy. And just like old Allison, you ain't gonna be able to just play a clip. You're gonna have to play the whole video.
Yep. Context will be wanted.
When you, it's just like asking anybody anything. So
it's been a long time.
But I never went. I never knew where he. I never even knew where he lived at. I never even, you know. Only thing I'd ever heard about him is that he run the apartments or something like that. That's all I ever heard.
Yeah.
So,
but you know, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why I got these DVDs and the reason why that we started doing this coverage is because, you know, you have these outlandish claims, and I seen this message that you sent to a man telling him that you were bragging about how it took 27 SWAT members to take Shelby down, and they all used tasers, and he just ripped the tasers out.
But ain't that what? No. That's what was said, bro.
But this is what you said to this man.
Yeah.
You said,
"What man?
Listen, let me finish. John Loveday. Let me finish. Now, the screenshots were sent to Matt, but we've seen them, and he's talking about you ripping these, or he ripped these things out, these taser cords out, and still fighting. And you, Ernie Shell, had to go knock him unconscious and put him in the cruiser yourself.
Yep.
Now, bro, you know that's bullshit.
We was together. We was together in that.
That's the reason. That's
when
the reason. Listen, all I wanted the DVDs for was to get the arrest record and show that when he was taken in, there was no incident. Like, he laid on his stomach and they arrested him and took him straight to Harlan County.
You see, that ain't what we heard. That ain't nothing about what was going on. That ain't what I heard.
You heard. I didn't, like, you heard that shit from Amber. I don't talk to Amber, never have. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I've been telling everybody. All these guys come up there in the Shell family, and but you told that guy, you knocked him out and put him in a cop car. You didn't hear that from Amber. I don't even know why you would say that, but that's the reason why I got the DVDs. is to show that part wasn't real. That's the whole reason. And then all this other stuff has just been uncovered, and it's freaking crazy.
Dude, the only part with Shelby, Shelby and everything was when we was going through Harlan and he pulled the weapon out and he aimed it toward the child. I told you about that part.
You told the story on the stand too, like it's been seen, and that's another thing that just seems so incredible. Like you described 5 minutes worth of stuff that happened in maybe 10 seconds.
He done this
like it was. I mean, it's what happened. I'm sorry. And then Danny even the chief of police or whatever, Danny at the time, about when he stuck his head through. Remember that?
Stuck his head through what?
The door on the police stop.
He didn't say that on the witness stand.
Well, he was there. He was the one that put his head through. He was the one that done the. He was the one that done the stop.
Yeah, all he said on the witness stand was, "Did you do a traffic roadblock? Did Shelby and Ernie Shell come through it? Yes, sir. No, sir. That's it." That was Danny Cottle's complete testimony. Danny's the chief. I don't know. He's the main guy here at the London Post 11 now. I don't know if you knew that. But yeah, there's but like these inconsistencies, one little lie into something like that just compounds and makes everything, like, no matter what you're telling the truth about, when you lie about one stupid ass thing, man, that makes it everything unbelievable. And now I'm telling you, dude, like, I'm honest, friend to friend, like, I've known you for 20 years, man. I've treated you like family. I still don't want nothing bad to happen to you, man. But if I'm on that jury, I do not convict Shelby. I'm telling you, I don't. That's with him confessing.
Well, that's sad because what's going on. I didn't know nothing about it until it was over, and then he came and he pretty much admitted to both of us, and that's the deal. So
he told us the story. He told us what he did.
There you go.
And we went and told the police. We did what we were supposed to do. But even the night we went and told the police, like, you talked to Mike Cornett for nearly 2 hours. I told him what Shelby told me in 10 minutes.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that part. I thought mine was a lot shorter than that, but
wow, no, you told him about a damn hooker and everything else. Like you said,
well, dude, he said that, and then the earring was in his wife's truck.
You keep saying that, but and people are wanting to know about that now. Like, where's this DNA on this hooker found at? Where can we find that?
Dude, he told where that was at. He told to deal with that. I don't know nothing else about it.
Who did?
It's just like when I talked to Parker. I talked to Parker, and I talked to Luttrell here the other day about what's going on and everything. And he said, "Look, you wasn't the one on trial. You didn't have nothing to worry about. I wasn't. I didn't do nothing. I did what I thought was right. What he wanted to do was hurt, harm, and kill. Now, people can believe whatever they want to believe. That's their deal. That's their deal.
People are wanting to know where the hooker was found, Ernie. Do you remember where the hooker died?
I just don't even remember. I remember.
I thought it was Lexington.
I think it was like somewhere on Lexington, somewhere there. Something like that.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with the layout in Kentucky, but Shelby lived in Berea, which is about 25-30 minutes from Lexington.
Well, you look at Shelby's MO. You look at Shelby's MO about when he used to go and rob the Meals on Wheels people in South Carolina. He did that too. You know that, right?
Yeah, it's documented.
He was in prison.
Shelby's talking to us every day from prison, and he's telling us that stuff. Like, he admits that. He owns that.
The only life on record that he owns or has affected like that was Ronnie King. That's it.
Yeah, he don't like
Meals for Wheels, all that.
He don't admit to being a serial killer. He don't say he's ever killed anybody.
The prosecutor is the one that called him the serial killer. Okay, he was screaming. You remember that?
No, I don't.
He said he's a serial. Yeah, he said he was a serial killer. I'm sure he did.
When?
I don't know. It was the prosecutor at the end of the battle. He said, "Are you going to let huh?"
Was it in his opening statements or his closing statements?
I don't know when it was. I wasn't there. I wasn't there for that.
Then why do you ask me if I remember it? If you wasn't there, I wasn't there.
I thought you was. I don't even remember. It's been so long ago. I don't even remember.
You know why you don't remember? Because that's what Amber's telling you.
No, Amber didn't tell me that part. No. No.
Because
I
listen,
heard.
we
We need to play. We need to find out. We need to get the older. Have you got the older videos? Have you got all the videos?
I got every damn second of that boring ass trial. Like from
Have you got the last of it?
I've got every bit of it.
Every bit of it.
Have you played all of it yet?
I know I haven't played like the experts talking about fire and stuff like that.
We have now.
Well, you need to play that part too a lot, and you need to talk about that guy that had all the information and all that with it. So,
all right. Do you remember?
We have played it all now, and it's still all available on our channel. And there is no guy that lost information on a jump file or nothing like that. He's full of shit.
No.
Do you remember Shelby telling a story, and he told me the same thing that he told you? But do you remember him saying that he went back up there, right? Because he needed to get rid of evidence, and then he decided to set the house on fire. You remember that part?
I remember something of it. Yes.
Okay. Did you know in the autopsy, not autopsy, I don't think, but in the medical examiner's findings, that Ronnie King had soot in his lungs? So he wasn't laying up there dead, and then Shelby go back up there and do what he said he did. Like somebody helped him thoroughly. Like, and it all happened. They say it all happened at once. The defense says there was.
Now Ernie's always interrupting, but you notice when I'm talking about the soot being in Ronnie King's lungs, he sits there and quietly and listens.
Mm-hmm.
Think he's got a deep, like gut feeling, like, oh God.
Yep, he knows. He knew. He knew at McDonald's. When you asked him and he said go back, yeah, he knew.
Twice.
He knows a lot more than what he's telling, and so does Shelby. They both do.
Wasn't two different sets of going up there. That was all one time, and then they say that vehicle that belonged to Lucinda, who she said you were driving. I mean, and it shows that video of that vehicle leaving the scene of the crime, dude. It's just so damning towards you. Like, you ask people who talk to me every day now, that disturbed me so bad, man. Like, I couldn't sleep. It really made me sick. I mean, honest to God, it made me sick to even think about it.
Well, I don't know the deal with that, and I don't remember exactly what about it. But I never have been up there. Even my life to this day, I don't even think I even know where he lives at. I know the general area there, but I don't know. I've never.
Okay, that's a lie. Because that Bianchi funeral home there, that's where the video thing is from. Ernie used to brag about Bianchi being his boxing sponsor. So he absolutely knows the area. He absolutely knows the area.
Been even around where his house was at. I don't think. I don't know.
Ernie, somebody wants to know what your IQ is. Do you know?
I have no idea what my IQ is.
You don't even know what IQ is.
I have somewhere. I probably got it somewhere. I just got to look at it.
Do you remember what Shelby's was?
Oh God, it was
no, not really.
50.
It was between 40 and 50. I can't remember what it was, but it was really low.
I would say it was in the 50s.
And you do know that he was determined to have a intellectual disability and was not eligible for the death penalty.
I remember that. I remember all that.
Yeah. Looks like we got some bots. Get them bots. Ernie, did you bring all them bots with you, man?
No, you brought them with you, man.
When you come over here to the stand, you can leave the damn bots over there at the.
Look at the question on the screen.
Our children. We don't want the bots here. Hey, but before we go any further, I know a bunch of you people are here in the chat in support of Ernie, and no matter what your reason is being here, we appreciate it. We appreciate you guys coming in, and we appreciate you letting us discuss, and we appreciate the questions, even if I don't like them and Ernie don't like them and Matt don't like them. We appreciate.
I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to hold my kosher. I'll be honest with you.
We've asked Shelby. Somebody's going to ask you, what was Brothers Day? What is Brothers Day?
What is Brothers Day?
Yeah, that was the day you and Shelby were together. Like it keeps being referred to in the trial as Brothers Day. Like you all were going on a Brothers Day.
Oh, that's when he told me to meet him down, and I think that's when that's when he got a file. He started filing the weapon. And that's when he actually came out and told me about everything. And then he had a bunch of stuff in a bag. And I don't know his shell. I don't know what all it was. His shells and stuff. I think is the end when it was turned into the law enforcement. It was ridiculous. But we went. He went. He said we're going to go and I'm going to buy. I said what's in the bag, Shelby? He said presents for the family. And that's when he come up and he told me all this stuff he was going to go and do and everything. And I was sitting there, and I mean, literally, I know a lot of people don't believe me, but we was in the car. We was literally in the car, and I'd look over at him, and he would be humming. He would be like, "Money, money, 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 come to me, money." Do you remember when he told us about the Ouija board stuff he played that night before he got out?
No, I don't remember that.
You don't remember him sitting talking about? Well, he's talking about his parole, how he never was supposed to come up for parole or something like that, and all that, right?
No, he may have talked about it, but it might have been him talking to you and somebody else about it. I don't
No,
know.
it was me and you about it. It's when he said something about that's when he told you. That's when he told you. He said the guy's no different. He said just let him grow long hair out, and it's like a woman.
I don't remember. No. How in
You
the
don't
world do you
remember
remember
that?
that? How in the world do you remember something like that and you can't remember like your alibi was that was that
Dude,
work?
I remember that part because it's engraved in my mind, bro. Because I went through a lot of shit with that bullshit. That was.
He remembers the part about Shelby letting men grow out long hair to have sex because that's engraved in his mind. Weird.
Stuck out. That's
Weird.
Right after we came, that was right after when he was going to shoot the guy that was on the fucking side of the road that was asking for food and everything.
Somebody sent me a question, and apparently it's a serious question because I made sure they were serious about it. Do you like loud music?
Do I like loud music?
Do you like listening to loud music?
It just depends on what music it is and what do you mean by loud? What like what we're talking about loud? Talking about heavy metal or something, or just
I have no idea. Maybe they're listening. They'll send me a message here and we can get a clarification on that. But
is it like a heavy metal kind of thing? No, I don't.
Let's see. Let me read it directly. If Ernie liked loud music, that's all it says. Hang on, I'm getting a message here. So any loud music. Do you just like loud music? Even if it's country, whatever. Just do you like loud music?
No, I don't listen to loud music. I hardly even listen to music at all.
The volume. Do you like the volume to be up loud when you listen to music?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't like. And the thing about it is, I don't even hardly listen to music. I don't watch TV, man. I don't do that. I don't into that kind of stuff. I'm like, only time I listen to music, anyways, is like when I'm doing kind of workout or something like that, and it has to be something that goes along with that. You know. Now I do like music in that way from that, but not loud. I mean, I wouldn't say loud music. No, hell no.
All right.
Because you can't focus. You can't, but
couple questions here that I'm seeing. One is up on the screen.
I can't see that.
1,156 arrests. Where did they happen and when? In this video, you got
okay. So what they're trying to do now is discredit everything that I've said I've done, right? And that's pretty much what it is. So I work with with bail bonds companies and things. Yes, I mean, if you look at it for 20 years, dude, I've been licensed and I've been doing this stuff for 20 years.
Hey, Ernie, I got a question.
Go ahead, bud.
You said you don't know Ronnie King, right?
I don't know Ronnie King.
Did Amber or Shelby ever rent from the apartment complex that he ran?
Not Shelby did. Shelby did. Shelby's family did, I think. I think Shelby's his mother.
Amber didn't.
I don't know about Amber. I don't know. I was gone, man. I never was around. I don't know.
I think Shelby's family. I think Shelby's told us that his baby's mama actually rented there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Just curious.
Matt, is that what we were told by Shelby? I think that one of his moms.
I can't remember that from Shelby or what, to be honest.
No, Shelby. That Shelby done work for Ronnie. I'd heard Shelby done work for Ronnie and stuff. Remember, even 2 weeks before all this bullshit had happened and
But
everything,
yeah.
even before he did that, he sent me messages. I remember showing them to the sheriff of him asking me to take him to Everett's and stuff, or where it was at, and take him up there, that he had work to do. And that's what got me when all this shit happened and everything.
Is Downtown Trina in here?
Who?
Downtown Trina.
Who is that?
She's one of my mods. I was just going to get her to. Somebody's wanting to know about the book. If you can just put that info up there for Downtown, I think Downtown Trina usually shares that. If you guys don't care to put that info up for Rottweiler and PJs, so we can get her taken care of.
Which book have you got now?
Rise and Fall of Warrior FC.
Piece of shit.
You've been promoting it for me, Ernie. You've been telling everybody the whole first chapter is about you.
Then I want $2 off each copy for the first
royalties. Somebody else asked a serious question that was like, I think it's serious. Were you jealous of Shelby, and why? If so,
no, I'm not. The fact of the matter is, when Shelby got out of jail, I did everything in anything to try to help him. We did. I mean, everybody did. I just couldn't believe it. I mean, I seen Shelby do some crazy shit before, but I just couldn't believe it. Shelby went in as, for drugs and shit like that. And when he got out, he was completely sober and didn't want no drugs or nothing. But he told everybody. He told everybody what he liked to do. And I didn't believe it. And I always wanted to know what the hell was going on with that. I couldn't. It was hard to put past my brother like that, But my brother brought a box with him. Do you remember the box of the inmate letters and shit that he brought? Remember that, Jimbo?
Seems like I vaguely remember something like that when he was over there around like Thanksgiving of that year when he got out, and you brought him over there to the house, and seems like he might have had some letters with him that day. Be honest with you, the biggest thing I remember about his first appearance in my house was when he was telling my mom how he used to I think he slapped somebody with a turkey bone or something in prison. I can't remember exactly what it was, but he was telling a story about.
No. Remember, he beat that guy with a can of spaghetti, and he took the axe where it's on a chain, and he said he went to go and hit him with it, and the chain it didn't reach or something.
Yeah, something like that. I remember, but he was telling my mom that story, and that's why I remember it so well. It's like, she was intrigued by Shelby and his storytelling for sure. And that's what I always thought. Like, and I even said that on the witness stand, like, yes, Shelby did say something about killing 9 people, but I just thought it was bullshit.
But there you go. Yeah, but remember when you remember that. Now remember, in that box he had, it was about people that was dead. And Shelby, they couldn't pin it on Shelby because there was no evidence and nothing there. But he would always talk about, this man Big Ryan got stabbed 45 times, and it's the Lord's will that he lived. Well, if you look in the papers, it shows a guy who was stabbed. I'm about to puke on this shit. This is ridiculous. But it shows a guy who had been that had happened to, but he did not make it, Jimbo. There was always truth into stuff that Shelby said that was he would try to turn it into the wrong direction. And like, and even in that, when I looked through those papers, oh my God, that was like crazy. It was, it showed people that he had literally, I mean, that he killed, bro. Those 9 people in jail, dude, they're gone.
Yeah, like I said, I remember him telling a story about killing 9 people, but I didn't see those letters. I don't remember, like, he may have showed those to you, but, and I do remember you referencing those letters to me before, but somebody's saying, everybody's asking about the kidnapping.
Now, This is where Ernie claims Shelby is a serial killer,
Mm-hmm.
saying he killed 9 people in prison.
Right. He would if he would have ever done that, he would have never been released.
Exactly.
I mean, there's a reality to these stories.
Yeah. I mean, killing somebody in prison, you know, it's
It
not
don't matter.
like you wipe fingerprints off or destroy evidence. You know, just horse shit.
I'm saying a life is a life. It doesn't matter to the justice system. If you do one in prison or do one on the streets, you're not getting out. At least not for a long time.
Yeah.
And what they're talking about is, especially here recently, Tina's been talking about how you were kidnapped.
When we was 10, 11 years old, me and my brother was forced in a trunk. We was. Mom brought that up here a while back. I vaguely remember.
Shelby flat out said that was not true yesterday.
Well, you know, I vaguely remember a little bit of it. My mom was the one that brought it up and started with it. So I never knew anything. I mean, we were just sitting and she started talking about it.
Now, he does say that your mom, you know, has issues and you know, that she didn't really, it wasn't really, I don't know. I'm not trying to be disrespectful about anybody's mother, but
we all know my mom has issues and what my mom,
issues,
my mom's always had issues. I mean, there's nothing new to that.
So
nothing new to that.
It's
my mom was locked in a
that story she tells about you being kidnapped is something that is in her head.
Well, I mean,
you don't remember it. And Shelby said it didn't happen.
He also denies the werewolf stories that you've claimed.
I just said her bloodline went through England, and it is true. So that's all I've said.
Well,
and with the Doc Holliday stuff, you know,
you said the bloodline was in Wisconsin. You also said it was your father.
My dad's got a lot to do with a lot.
Listen to this.
That's all I can say.
He also,
my dad's got a lot to do with a lot. That's all I can say. That's his answer to, you know, him calling his dad a werewolf, the beast of Bray Road.
Shelby also said that you had it made growing up, that you were raised in a good environment, taken very, very good care of.
Well, y'all know that.
But you told Jimbo at McDonald's that you were abused.
Beaten. Oh, we was beat. We was beat.
And see, now listen, I'm going to say, yes, Matt's telling the truth. This is what Shelby's saying. That
right.
He flat out said you had it made as a kid. He even gave the lady's name, something Smith, that took care of you.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
when I was a baby,
I've heard also the stories from your peers and people from Everett's that you guys did have a rough home life. All of you.
We had it very rough, man, very rough.
So, but you know, Shelby's saying one thing and you're saying the other, and like I said, it's just, you know, there's so much, and there's so many similarities. Like you just.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing, Jimbo. Here's the thing. Mom. When I was born, you know, my mom, my dad. My dad didn't stay around long. You know, he was in and out.
Tammy Smith, Ernie, that's the name.
I'm telling you what happened. So when I was a baby, Tammy, she took me in for a couple years, 2 or 3 years maybe. And I wouldn't say raised, but I would say, you know, maybe 3 or 4 years of that was. So, you know, during that time, of course, I was put back from my mama because we was raised by our grandparents pretty much, and mom had complications and things that happened, and of course dad was, you know, my dad went to jail for murder and all that within school and everything. You know what all my dad did. Jimbo,
so your dad actually.
Hey,
I was hoping you would stop.
Speak Easy's got a whopping 87 in chat over there, and he's got a highlighted post saying, "Wow, Ernie is on Jimbo's panel."
What a numbnut. Let him go with it, man. Just play the video. Fuck it, let him go with it. What a dumbass. Just let him do it. Let him go. Fucking
he go to jail for murder, right? That
You
is
know the story.
the fact.
You know the story on my dad. You know who my dad. You know what the deal about my dad. What my dad.
I've heard a lot of the stories, but it is a bona fide fact. He went to jail for murder, right?
They kept him in for so long. He didn't get charged with it. He didn't get charged.
Okay.
They claimed it
He
as
wasn't convicted or charged or convicted.
No.
Picked up.
He went to jail. He went to jail for a time, but he wasn't convicted of nothing. No.
Okay.
And then the thing about it is, you can't find nothing on Google about it now. It's hard. It's just like you can't find nothing about it at all.
Yeah.
So,
there's no, like you said, somebody said there's no proof of that, but you're saying also that there's no proof of that. So,
there's no proof. You can't find it nowhere. I've looked it up. You can find bits and pieces of it, but when it comes to really looking into it, it's crazy, man. Because that's the only thing. I mean, of all the things you try to look up, a lot of it's covered up, man. A lot of it is.
Fringe minority. No, it wasn't charged with manslaughter. There was absolutely no charges whatsoever. They're both saying that there's no way to trace it at all. Like it's not on the books.
It is true. My dad killed Dewey Curry. You all could go ahead and look that shit up. I mean, try to contact family members and stuff. You'll find out. You'll find out quick.
No, we're talking about the actual charges. There is no paperwork to trace down.
The only thing I ever remember, and the thing about it is, it used to be on Google. I've actually had it pulled up, and what I'm thinking of, let me pull a background up right now. Hold on 1 second, okay? Hold on 1 second.
Spooky,
ask these people if I pull it up, will they apologize? Because this is kind of hard right here. They're saying it don't exist, and I know damn well it does.
The killing of the Curry man by Max Shell.
Who was it again, Ernie? What was the guy's name?
I think he might be
Dewey Kemper, dumbass.
Looking in his phone for something.
Come on, Kemper, get with it. Oh, sorry.
The last name was Curry, Curry. I know that. I know that he said that. What did somebody say about Betty Washam up here? So was Betty Washam set up for CP folks? What? I don't know. That's another discussion for another day, I suppose. Dewey Curry. Dewey Curry is the name. Thank you, Sean. Are you familiar with that story at all, Sean? I know you're from up there in the same neck of the woods. Have you heard that? North Carolina Princess, I'm right there. I don't blame any of you for the stance you take. It's what's the old saying? You make your bed, you lie in it. And that's a lot of people are having to come back and do that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Ernie's exited the building. He may come back. We don't know. But he may have been pulling the mat there trying to look something up with his phone that he don't have.
It's possible, man. I know how this stuff will kick you off, man.
Yeah. So, but he's got the link. So if he shows back up, we'll continue.
Let me back this up and see if I can find that where old Tina was. Where I was telling that Tina was screaming, "We have killed and we will kill."
Yep. Like I've got like a 12-minute clip of that entire thing. Yeah. What they were talking about and everything. Like it's crazy, man. Is it in the actual video or is it you're looking back?
Video. It's in this video.
I got you. That scan's different on it now, ain't it? Am I glitching?
All right, hang on. Let me pull it back up now.
It is a proven fact. Anytime they start naming, and I don't like them people naming the super soldier, the fact about the super soldier stuff, because I don't know what happens to that, but I do. I spit blood completely up every time, and that's why I told her to quit last night. You know, it was getting to me, and it was like it was on yeet, 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 and I could feel it, and I was like, oh hell. Even I mean, you know, Jamie thinks that I cut
his brain chip was going off on him at night.
My lip and shit. I never cut my lip. I don't cut my lip. I was in the hospital for 3 days, Jimbo. That's a fact over in Harlan. For 3 days. Oh, yeah.
I love it.
When you showed those pictures, I said that you were in Harlan at ARH.
Well, you know, he was saying something about them walls, that they have walls. They don't have walls, they have curtains. They have curtains.
Ernie, listen.
Especially
California, which I didn't even know shit about. I remember Jason being there. I remember Roger being there. Greer was there. I mean, Slater was there. Remember that? Remember him?
No. Sorry, I don't.
From that, I mean, there was I can't remember who I was on the women's side, but I know who I was on the men's side. And,
this is the lady, he's talking to the lady right now that worked with him at the Hay House, that he went on Easy's channel and denied working with her at the Hay House.
Well, you know, a lot of people from there, but fact of the matter is, I mean, I moved up, I went out to what they call me captain, then they called me as a regular officer, then I went to a captain position, and then I went to, they let me have chief of security position when everybody's getting fired.
Well, this is my
I didn't know nothing about that. I mean, TJ being there, you know, TJ was like an enforcer guy. I mean, I remember that.
I guess my thing is, when I've heard your lives in the past, you're talking about being captain and this and that. That was not a title that was given to anybody. That's not your fault.
That was what they actually. I was. I've got pictures of that.
Well, I believe that, and I'm trying to support
I've got pictures, but I've got pictures in uniform at the place. So yeah.
And that's why I wanted you to talk to me and answer my questions.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I want to support you, but
okay, I understand that, but no, I never had no sex with no Dr. Walsh.
Okay, thanks.
Dr. Walsh.
He's definitely not my type. I mean, there you go.
It doesn't fucking matter. Tina, shut the hell up.
It doesn't fucking matter. What does his fucking past matter from fucking 2013? What does it fucking matter? Because you know what? People have epiphanies. People have new lives. People start a whole fucking new. Look at you talking over me, you rude ass fucking bitch. You're here to trigger him.
No,
that's what you're doing. Digging his skeletons out of the closet is what triggers him. Because he's been programmed his whole fucking life to fucking trigger back. And we're here to change that. And you guys want to stop us from doing that. And everybody who knows it is sitting here watching. And it fucking hurts our hearts. Because we fucking love him. We'd fucking kill for him. We'd fucking fight for him. And we do. You do.
What? We effing love him. We'd effing die for him. We'd effing kill for him. And we do.
Bam. Ring a ding dong.
Trigger back. And we're here to change that. And you guys want to stop us from doing that. And everybody who knows it is sitting here watching. And it fucking hurts our hearts. Because we fucking love him. We'd fucking kill for him. We'd fucking fight for him. And we do.
And we do. And you don't. It don't get much clearer than that, old conspiracy theory, Tina. Now, were you lying? Or have you killed for Ernie?
I heard it. I heard it when it happened. And I thought it before she said it.
Mm-hmm.
As radical as they are, shit, dude.
Yeah. That's a little blizzuster, ain't it? Skern dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good one, ain't it? Green Eyes. You could find some real good clips on that live.
Oh, there's quite a few good ones back
Got the
when we
link
started.
to that live.
I was gonna say there was quite a few good ones back back in that time period, like within that, I don't know, 3-week span.
Yep.
I mean, shit just popped off. And yeah, it was good. It was good stuff. It's still relevant. That's the
Y'all
beauty
watch
of
that
it.
whole live right there. It is. It's a dandy. It's a dandy. Lots of good stuff. Oh, Tina's nut bag, wackadoo self, telling Ernie he's a super soldier, that he's been programmed, and Ernie believing it, saying he hears stuff in his head going zzz, zzz, zzz.
That's why he walked away from the van.
Yeah. Yeah, she told him, get away from that van, Ernie.
The frequency of that.
Yeah, and he did. He said that he could hear that stuff going off in his head, and he left the van, and then now that's why he's facing charges.
One of the reasons, yeah.
Yeah, he's an idiot. You ain't no super soldier. You ain't no bounty hunter. You ain't working parallel with law enforcement. Go turn yourself in. Get yourself some help.
Go do your time.
Mm-hmm. He also claimed in that live stream that, and because when he went live the day he got arrested for public intoxication, alcohol excluded, meth, he said he got drug tested. Well, he wasn't drug tested. And he pretty much admits that on that live after one of our mods at the time had called the jail and busted him on it.
Yep.
He had no choice but to fess up. See, Ernie lies and lies and lies until he's confronted with actual physical recordings or words.
Mm-hmm.
And then he can't lie no more. Well, I forgot. Well, I thought that was, would do this, I thought to do that. Ernie, you're going to prison.
I don't know who just said it in chat, but I just seen somebody say that Tina's as crazy as Ern. It's a close race. She might be a little bit crazier.
Yeah, I think she might be.
I mean, the shit that I know that she's done, pretty vile. Pretty fucking vile.
Yep.
Some shit made my skin crawl when I heard about it. So.
Yep. Yep.
They're very close.
They had all these things going on Facebook before coming to YouTube, like these damn sting operations where Ernie went into what's the name of that app?
Fucking Grindr.
Yep. Grindr, and hooks up with guys pretending to be little kids.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go and meet up with these little kids, and they're trying to be famous. They filming it and showing up on these guys with guns and and all this stuff. And well, word got out, and law enforcement found out, and they're like, "Stop!
Yep.
You're not doing good." Because they weren't. What they were doing was catching these guys, and then it's like bass. We got you, and then release. Nothing but fuck in your mouth, and then you're gone. Now, next time, they're gonna be more careful. Next time they're gonna meet up with a little kid, they're gonna make sure it's not Predator Hunter Nation or anybody like you or a cop.
Yep.
You weren't doing good things. You were doing the opposite. I know you had good intentions. Well,
Grifton.
Yeah, it was for, you thought you were gonna get rich, but
Fame. Yeah.
Right. Fame, fortune, sponsors.
Him, especially him.
Yeah.
I could honestly see Tina being one of those that actually believed what she was doing was a good thing and maybe had some decent intention behind that part. But I mean, because she did foot the bill for a lot of shit from Ernie's stories and, oh, we'll do this and that and the other, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, not defending Tina at all, but I think she may have been a little bit closer. She's still crazy, don't get me wrong, because when we said what you just said about what they were doing, we were accused of being part of a trafficking ring.
Right.
Selling
Well, yeah,
adrenaline.
anybody that disagreed with what they were doing, for whatever reason, had to be a trafficker. You know, and they made all those claims on those local Facebook groups that you were in, and I think you were an admin in some of them, weren't you?
I was a moderator for the two main ones.
Yeah, and then these fools in there trying to, promote that propaganda and conspiracies, and when they weren't allowed to do that, well, then they started attacking people and accusing Kemper of being a child trafficker. Um, that's where Ernie's story of, well, Kemper was investigated for child trafficking. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
Me and my friends busted their ass on their bullshit, and Ernie started doing what he does, and Tina does the same shit. She'll dox you. She'll put your shit out there. She'll put your family shit out there. She don't care. But yeah, that's what Ernie was doing, and then he turned around and made a veiled threat with my family, and fuck him.
Yep, that's right, Katie. Go ahead.
I was just saying, that's why I'm here. I ain't here for this other crazy shit. The dumbasses, the ones that got 87 in chat or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, that's right, Katie. He never contacted Ellie about what he was doing. He's very lucky he never got hurt by one of those guys. That's a fact. He's lucky none of those guys pulled a gun.
A lot of people are lucky, man. They did that shit in a fucking city park.
Yeah. They got some people in Gatlinburg, tourists, who looked young. The kid was over 18, but they got him to, play bait.
Sort of like when they were trying to get DA's dog.
Yeah, there's ignorance.
Yep.
How are you gonna involve somebody else that's not trained in anything and try to get somebody hurt? Like, they were reckless, and law enforcement found out about it. And there was a news story that they went on there and said these vigilante predator hunter people or whatever need to stop. They're doing more harm than good. Now, Ernie tried to pattern himself after this PP Mass guy, who is legit. You look him up on YouTube, PP Mass, and he does the predator stings, except he's got the full backing of law enforcement. He chronicles everything. He goes to court on these people. Ernie and them were just a bunch of jagoffs from the sticks.
Well, I mean, look with the Summer Wells thing, the Brian Laundrie thing, even Ernie with his Kyle Rittenhouse bullshit.
Yeah, and they always saying we could do so much more. We just don't have the resources. Begging for money. That's where BDAC came from. That's where his little money woman down there in Florida came from. That's where all his money has come from, is the begging for resources, so he could go find Summer Wells. And yeah, PP Mass is from Massachusetts. That's right, Queen. And he's good. I mean, the dude is really good if you ever watch any of his stuff, but he does it the right way. And he lets law enforcement know what he's doing. Ernie and them didn't. They acted like law enforcement. They pulled guns on people. You know, you can't do that. It's illegal. It could have blew up in their face big time. He's lucky he don't have charges on that. Pretending to be a damn law enforcement agent. Like, and I think the last one that went down, the guy actually they met up with the dude in the park, and he eventually he's like, "Are you law enforcement?" And they were like, "No." Yeah, he said, "Well, fuck you then," and left, walked away. They're following him, filming him, and you know he don't give a shit. He left. And you know what you did, Ernie? You taught that guy to be more careful next time. So next time he thinks he's hooking up with a 14-year-old boy, he probably will be. Good for you, Ernie. Way to go. You and Tina did so much good. Did you save anybody by doing that? Did you rescue a child from an actual harmful situation?
Path of destruction. That's all it is, bro.
You know, it's general awareness class. All he did was give general awareness to predators. Here's how you don't get caught.
Yeah, it's still funny that it went from doing stings to awareness.
Mm-hmm.
General awareness.
I haven't said a whole lot to everybody in chat tonight. I do appreciate everybody being here again, and you know, everybody, and we really do appreciate y'all showing up. And hopefully, you know, hopefully all this chat, I don't know what to call it, but you know,
Buzz.
yeah, chat piece or whatever. Hopefully it continues because I think it's good for everybody.
Gotcha.
You know, don't you, Kemper? I mean,
yeah.
I think, you know, the more people get along, the better it is. Now, people with criminal behavior, Ernie, you don't have a place.
You got your gay chat.
Yeah. And Mama T with her backing of a criminal and trying to decriminalize him.
Ain't gonna work, Mama T.
What's her 3 words she says for him? What's he been for the last 2 years?
Stalked, threatened, and harassed. Is that it?
Stalked, bullied, and harassed.
That's it. Bullied.
Yeah, stalked, bullied, and harassed. You know, block means blocked, right, Ernie? You block them, you unblock them. You block them, you unblock them. You block them, you unblock them. You put them up on panels so they can come at you. You ain't getting bullied if you put them on panel and argue with them. You realize that, right? You're a fake. You've always been a fake. Your daddy knew you were a fake. As a matter of fact, I got a little voice clip of your daddy saying that. Let me find this. I need to upload this. I need to email this and put it on our board.
He's always want to be a law or protection. He even hollered he was a bounty hunter or something else. You know? He's the type of person in his own mind. He's a legend in his own mind, I guess you could say.
That's your daddy. That's your daddy. Go in there, let him put them bracelets on you. Do your time. Get some help. Get some rehab. Drug rehab, counseling, whatever you need, brother. You ain't safe to be on these streets, and you do not deserve a place on YouTube. Do not deserve a place on YouTube. You're not welcome in this community. You're not welcome in any of the communities I'm around. Maybe Sleazy will have you over there. I know Smoky Mountain Mama likes you. I seen the picture she sent you. And those, by the way, are from her modeling page. So that's not revenge porn. She put those out in public. Speak Sleazy. Gun Jimbo and panel aware. Stupid is, stupid does. TN said, Kimber's throwing me off with those eyes. We don't get to see them too often. He's trying to win the most or the best looking co-host. Should we check in on Gypsy's poll?
Yeah, if you want.
Oh, Easy's got 94 watching now. You made it. He's good. That
We'll
dude
do
over
it 100.
Yeah. He's like the little engine that could.
Nice. I'm gonna say I've got all that stuff clipped, bro. I'll send it to you after we're done.
Let's see. Gypsy. It was funny, man. That stuff she was saying today about there ain't no real creators out here. Talk about her channel being so good.
Does, so that's what she does, bro.
Her made a video about the mods, and she had Mamita included as one.
Yeah, she dumb though, man.
You missed the boat on that one, didn't you? Missed the boat.
Sort of like Ernie being on panel tonight.
Yeah.
What a dumbass.
Uh-oh. Y'all gonna see on the blue where I voted for myself.
Uh-oh. Go get him, Tiger.
Sorry, guys. I admit I did vote for myself.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, y'all get over and vote now. Hell, if I hadn't said that the blue was where I voted for myself, Gypsy and them probably wouldn't even know it. I know Speak Stupid wouldn't know. Here we go. Nicolina's beating us out for the best intro outro.
That's the new ones, bro. Scroll down.
I guess Nicolina's got the
there's like, I don't know, I'm gonna say like 8 or 9 in the past 4 to 5 days, something like that.
Oh yeah, she was triggered. Ibuprofen flavored Lay's.
You need to get some head med flavored Lay's, lady. Getting closer. And boom.
There we go. That it. Which Freaky Friday channel? On Freaky Friday, which channel would you be for the day? 98 votes, and the stand has 50% of them. Pretty good. Nicolina with 24%, and the rest it really ain't close. Ernie's Tigers, man, you way down there. Nobody wants to be a Tiger. Best troll of all time. Kemper and Rap running neck and neck. 38 and 33%. Hottest co-host. Kemper in a runaway. 70%. Imp Dave, you poor little soul. You only got 5%. I bet you voted for yourself. About guarantee it. Hottest dude creator. Uh-oh, look here. Oh, baby. That's me. Jimbo. 48% out of 114 votes.
No, look what's right behind you. You've almost doubled Ernie's.
Yeah.
So
48 to 24%. Wow. Wow, Ern. Wow.
I haven't seen those new ones though. I'll have to go look at those.
Y'all be sure and go over and vote. Vote for me. Oh, Leslie B was the hottest female creator. Did I show that one?
No, you didn't. You're gonna lose points for that one.
Sorry, but I did vote for you, Leslie. It's funny to me though that her Gypsy's man wasn't in none of those. What? Hey, what?
Eggs.
Why don't you put your husband in none of them good-looking categories, man? Here, I'll tell you why. I'll show you why. Here you go, Mr. Gypsy.
Mama T, a.k.a. by the gangster name Little T, U-R-D. That's a little turd.
That's Little Turd, y'all. The gangster name. Have y'all ever heard the else you put me on there for? Thought I was her most hated. Someone must have nominated me. Hey, have y'all ever heard Mama T admit to doing meth?
Oh no, it's China. Nope, I muted her ass, TOG. Because you can't get a word in edgewise. She just screams, oh, you live in a motel and you're on meth. You live in a motel and you're on meth. Big fucking deal, bitch. Big deal.
Now, she did not deny being on meth. She just said, big deal, bitch. That's a little weird. It's like, damn.
TM, they're at Gypsy's channel on her community post.
Yeah, Gypsy's about 4 days back now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn, it's hot in here, Kipper. It's hot.
Holy hell.
Mm-hmm.
It is hotter than tits on a boar hog. Damn.
I mean, when it gets hotter than tits on a boar hog, you know it's hot.
Extreme levels. It's what it do.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like chesticles.
Yeah. What are you aggravated for, Luna?
Gypsy being a fake ass. Pretty sure.
Oh, stealing her ideas?
Yeah, I guess. Yep. But does it not surprise you? I mean, you're talking about the lady that's still stuck in fucking reruns of Little House on the Prairie and fucking Happy Days, bro. Like, there's no reality for her if it's not, like, I don't know, comparable to a fucking TV show that she's seen one time.
Right.
Like, she talks about scripts and stuff, but everything she does is scripted.
Mm-hmm. Are your boobs okay, Kemper?
Might have been okay. I mean, a little hairy at times, but, you know.
Women's boobs are their balls. They're just not down there. So yes, gentlemen, we have bigger balls than you do.
Boob balls.
You didn't hear what I said, did you?
Has it been 9 days? Wow.
Dang, we'll have to throw a party here soon, y'all. Little in remembrance of the Skank Channel.
Jimbo, the Bears just beat the Panthers in actual football, not YouTube streets. Yeah, the Bears on the YouTube streets are weak ass bitches. Sorry, skunk. Panthers got beat.
Bryce having a hard year, man.
Yeah. Catley and a lot of people supported Gypsy. I supported her, and I figured out pretty early on that, you know, she had issues. Um, you know, then I'm not going to say who, but another creator at the time who was really good friends with her, who Gypsy has now doxed and turned on, told me that Gypsy's husband was abusive. Um, so I really felt bad, and I sent them money for her head meds, you know, and I kept her around um, until she asked me to take her wrench, and I did, you know. And I told, you know, all my closest people, um, well, basically everybody, that I wanted her wrench back. You know, I just didn't want to hurt her feelings. So when she offered it up, I was like, okay, thank you. God bless you. Have a good life. Good luck with your channel. Thank you. Thank you very much. Um, but yeah, a lot of people. That's not saying much. Beth Dutton has something to say. Considering my Panthers have sucks boot balls for the last. Yeah, Panthers been had it rough. They have been had it rough.
I'll say ever since Cam left.
Yeah. Is he even in the league anymore?
No. I want to say he played some last year or the year before, but he was playing for the Patriots.
A couple years ago.
Didn't do really well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be honest, Mac Jones more of Belichick style quarterback than what Cam Newton is.
He sure is. He sure is. Mac Jones is going to end up being a really good quarterback, I think.
Yeah, he just needs some time to develop, man.
Mm-hmm. But you know, Gypsy's shown who she is to everybody. Good night, Sky Watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. You know, she really shows herself to everybody eventually. That's who she is. You know, she caused a lot of stuff here. Telling people that there were screenshots of this and screenshots of that, and you know, gaslighting people, and you know, causing people to think things are going on that weren't going on, and you know,
Want to wish to existence.
Yeah,
that's what
she caused a lot of division. Yeah. So, you know, when she left and caused all that division, and then she ended up wherever she was. I think originally was Sarah and Chaotic maybe. I was like, they'll eventually see. You know, and they did.
By herself, you know. And I ain't trying to be mean, but that's the truth of it. Like, you can't act that way and expect people to hang around, stick around, be your friend. Like, you just can't do that. It's not a reality. It's not in the cards. That's not a hand you're going to get. So I know that she did cause a lot of issues, and I'm glad that she's learning. Maybe she'll stop. Maybe she'll get the help that she needs.
Gypsy blocked Erica because she was jealous. Magnum said Erica was a pretty lady. Damn, Gypsy, that's a little bit juvenile, don't you think? How long you been married? How old are you?
Petty is as petty does, sir.
Damn, and you always talk about how hot Ernie is. There's something wrong there now. Come on, Gypsy. Come on now. Like Thelma don't mind a bit when I think, you know, a lady's pretty. She knows where I'm at. She knows, you know, I love my wife and I'm not going to cheat on her. But you know, most of the time, if I think a lady's pretty, so does Thelma. You know, I mean, you know, that's not a something to put fear into somebody unless you know, been going out sliding the sausage into somebody else's pork catcher. You know, and you caught them, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people live the life of do as I say, not as I do. You're not allowed to do what I do. You have to do it this way. Meanwhile, they're standing there doing it themselves.
Ivan Putski. Yes, I do remember Ivan Putski. There you go, Rip. I got a trophy wife myself. My Beth is beautiful inside and out. There you go. Slide. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. Yeah. I mean, if you got to walk around on eggshells, like saying, no, honey, nobody compares to you, and that may be true. You may really think your wife is the best looking person in the world. I do. I wouldn't trade my wife for anybody. Not in anybody. Like my all time crush. The celebrity crush is Drew Barrymore. And for me, I know there's a lot prettier ladies than Drew Barrymore, but for me, I don't know what it was, but I wouldn't have ever traded my wife or cheated on my wife, even with Drew Barrymore. It's just. But I can appreciate when somebody is a pretty lady. That's just childish shit right there, buddy.
Yeah, it is.
She'll say that 10 times. Oh God, I couldn't say that 5 times. You say gravy and biscuits 3 times, Ernie might show up.
Well, he's over there yakking on his own live. The only way he'll come over here if we unblock him.
One second, I'm trying to remember Wi-Fi password to put on the kid's computer here. Just a second. Here, I'll play a video to come.
Please, because they're going to kill me, man. Look, I haven't committed a crime. 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 I can't sit down. I can't sit down. But I haven't committed a crime. I really haven't committed a crime, though. I haven't committed a crime. I'm not going to get hit before, I promise. Please. I haven't done nothing wrong. I haven't done nothing. Look, you can see it. I'll stop. I'll stop. I'll stop. See, he says walking off. Please don't. I haven't done nothing, guys. Where's it going to take this, please? No, please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Don't. Please. I know. Look, man, I haven't done nothing wrong. I'm PP. Look, man, I'm PPS and everything. Please don't. No. I'm gonna take you again. Get on your back.
Turn over.
Get on your back. I'm gonna take you again.
Turn over.
Get on your back. Okay, I'm on my back. I'm on my back, sir. He's gonna be the one shooting at me. Please. Oh, God, please don't shoot me. Is he gonna shoot me?
4, 2, 4, 5 starts of you.
No. Is he gonna shoot me? No, please don't hit me with that. Please.
Get on your back. Get on your back. Hey, get on the back, friend. Get on the back. My hands are behind my back, Ernie. Shelby Shell's going to shoot. My arms are behind my back. Shelby Shell's going to shoot.
That's why they call him the lightning tiger.
Ernie, he can't shoot you, buddy. He's in prison. Please don't roll this way. You never want to go back. I got stuff on.
I hope you fucking trolls are proud of yourself, you piece of shits.
You're muted.
Damn. And I said piece of shits and everything. Then I said, wow, 41 years, y'all got us, Love and Grace. We'll be 31 years in January. We're 10 years behind you. Yeah, Mama T did, like, I added that to the video. Mama T said that's why they call him Lightning Tiger. That was me. I added that. To troll little Ern. I'm back. Yeah, lots of long marriages, man. That's a testament to love, you know. I was, I think me and them had been married 16 years, and I told this guy, hey, we've been happily married for 8 years. Then smacked me in the arm and said, what? We've been married 16 years. I said, yeah, I know, babe. We're batting 500. That's pretty good. 39 years for Grubby Goat. Nana C, 30 years, December 29th. Ours is in January 9th. Tina, get a tooth put in her mouth. She has hairy armpits and no front tooth. Yeah, and you know, she had a bunch of money. She could have got a tooth fixed. She got a big inheritance and spent most of it on Ernie. From what I understand.
That and their little club that they had, yeah.
Yeah. What shocks me is Ben and Speak are both drug dealing lawyers. Right. Yeah. Listen, those fools don't matter. Look, anybody that listens to Benny Keys anymore, you know, you need your head checked. Honestly. Like, I get that he's entertaining, he's funny, you know, but actually believing the filth that comes out of his mouth, who does? He don't have no credibility. Like, I sitting there and listened one night. Somebody sent me a link, and he was going nuts, talking all kinds of just insane, crazy stuff about his ex-wife or wife, being a prostitute, and just talking trash on his baby's mother, and like, regardless of whether it was true or not, I would never say that. And maybe he was under the influence. It sounded like it, but dude lost all his credibility with me that night. I don't have any respect for him. Now, like I said, he is funny sometimes, and he absolutely owns Ernie. But you don't get nothing out of me. I heard people's been telling me all day he's been talking bad about me, but
whatever.
Yeah. it slides right off. I don't care no more. You have no bearing on my life.
That thirst is real.
Yeah. It's about to that point with old sleazeball over there too. Like, he's all mouth. He ain't gonna do nothing. He all he wants to do is talk trash to women. He lost my respect before we actually got into it. He lost my respect by the way he talked to women. I talk to women that I'm arguing with. I call them fat. I call them bitch. But when you start calling them, names that, I don't know.
I can't say anything.
You tell them to suck.
So.
Yeah. Tell them to suck your thing and all that stuff.
No, I don't do that. I tell them to kiss my ass.
Yeah, well, that's different. Kiss my ass, but that's the filthiest thing you can say to a woman is suck my dick, in my opinion. Filthiest thing you can say to a woman. And so let them have their misery, let them live in it, let them enjoy it. Yeah, Kimber's got that no skank policy going. That's right. Neither one of them believe each other. Right. They're miserable. Their lives are miserable. And I'm not talking about their YouTube lives. I'm talking about their lives. They're miserable. They live in absolute misery. Who wants to be on YouTube all the time or with an ankle?
Yeah, doing all that shit.
Yeah,
just not appealing.
Yeah. But I guess we will get ready to close up and get ready for our big after midnight tomorrow night. Hopefully you guys that stay up late will come back and hang out with us again tomorrow night. Let's check the final of the poll over here. 84% think Ernie was with Shelby the night of the murder.
Also, 14% of the Tigets came and voted, huh?
Yeah. That's out of 192 votes. So, thank you all for participating in the polls. So I got some messages here. Oh yeah, Tina Simley's Facebook page on her relationship. It's complicated. It surely is, ain't it, Tina? Surely is. But hey, y'all have a good night and come on back and hang out with us. I'm gonna play some of these clips on the way out and have a little fun. And see you guys tomorrow after midnight. Till then, I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
Coming to you live from the stand.
This is mine, and you attacked my victim, you idiot.
Okay, I'm signing on.
A victim that chose me.
Don't kill me, please, don't kill me.
You can't live on a lie. It's a fact. Don't matter who it is, you can't live on a lie. That's a fact. No matter what you do, you can't live on a lie.
Officer Brandon, liar is not spelled that way. Please spell it correctly. Spell it correctly and come back.
You remember they said it's supposed to say official in the little seal, right? Obviously, they're idiots. It doesn't. It says official or official.
Anita dicking me?
I haven't committed a crime. I can't sit down. But I haven't committed a crime. I really haven't committed a crime, though.
What? Say what?
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things. Realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up. Let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted. So mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.